Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing Gunner's Games Hidden Mysteries Civil War. It's part of my Steam cleaning series where I go through every game in my Steam library, eventually, and arbitrarily rate and or review them at the way we would have played time. Now, don't quite know what this game is. I picked it at random. I put the word in hidden to my library because that was the word I was thinking of, and this is what came up. But I'm pretty sure this is a hidden object game. We're gonna hit play and find out together. Oh, we're gonna be relaxed, we're gonna be chill. We're just gonna sit back and enjoy the Civil War. The American Civil War began under the auspice of righteousness on both sides. Ugh. The South maintained their goal was to preserve the rights of state authority. It wasn't. In regional matters, the North posited that the slave trade power in Southern economy was a violation of human right. It was, and had to stop. Neither side would relent, and the trickle of Southern secession states quickly escalated to a mass exodus. War was inevitable. We'll follow the stories three very different actors on the stage of brutal chapter of American history. Personal conflicts and aspirations play out as your ability permits. Sure. Battle of Fort Sumter. Richard Anthony Boyer. Abraham Lincoln, make no mistake, without his blasted totalitarian mindset, there would be no war. Ugh. The population of the state is in its entirely wants independence. Who are the powdered wigs in Washington to tell them they cannot have it? Does that not fly in the very face of democracy itself? No matter. He will learn the lesson in a mountain of caskets. I am Richard Anthony Boyer, loyal to the Confederacy, son of Virginia State Supreme Court Justice von Upton Boyer. My family and I will fight this injustice to the bitter end. The taking of Fort Sumter is merely opening volley in our rage against Goliath. States' rights. Okay, so I need to find a moon. I need to find an orange. I need to find a letter. Those are letters, but not the letter. I need to find... You found a letter! Oh, we haven't spoken in some time, but events in the homeland conspires to bring us together once again. In a feat I'm sure will make you proud, I was part of a contingents that took Fort Sumter not 1 week ago. Like you often told me, states' rights are paramount important. That blasted Lincoln would impose his will upon every landowner and pioneer. Could be slave owner, and whom came here to escape the very control he is now exercising. Another note, during my last sojourn into Mexico, I ran across a valuable interesting relic, the fabled eagle eye of Choltanuk. I'm getting the weird stretching thing. Mine is stretched to 16 by 9. The capture is right, so it's a little weird at times. I cannot carry it with me, so I've dispatched you to you in safekeeping until the war is over. Please write me when you received it. I'm already losing sleep worrying of secret pure passage. Keep it safe. Bananas. Snail shell. A rubber chicken. That's a lizard. Not a lizard? That looks like a lizard. A brush. I don't think you should have your war cannon place so messed up. Brush. Oil can, 4 coins. An oil can. A football. Bugle. 3 keys. Sumter, just up in text there. A gun. I don't think all these items were invented when they had it there. A knight. Gun. 2 more keys. Uh-huh. A hammer. The fort name. Fort name. Hammer. A baseball? Compass. I thought I saw that. Rubber chicken lizard, oil can compass, keys, coins, and a knight. Coins. Knight. Why is this not a lizard? Oh, there's a lizard. Oil can. Watering can. Oil can, coin, compass, key. Let's see here. Compass. There's cherries. Oil can. Coin and key. Well, the keys are all over the place, so let's keep an eye out for weird edge cases. No, no. E. The coins were all gold-looking coins, because it wasn't that. Oil can and coin. That's a watering can. That's a flask. That's not an oil can, that's a flask. Okay. And the final last coin, I'll just use a hand. Oh, it's off the screen. The election of Abraham Lincoln on November 6, 1860, all but assured that the war was imminent in the former United States. South took the election of abolitionists as an affront against state rights and began to secede from the Union, forming Confederate States of America. Federal force in Confederate territories were overrun by local militia. Although this was a largely non-violent transfer of power, Lincoln was determined to keep the force up and flying the United States flag. Over 4,000 shells were fired at the beleaguered fort, which capitulated to Confederate forces on April 12, 1861. Although no soldiers were killed during the bombing, an accidental gun explosion during the fort's evacuation took 2 lives. They were the first casualties. First Battle of Bull Run. James Philip Monroe. What cursed world would allow the caprice of men to nip the bud of love's blossom? Do I wax like a romance novel? I do not care. I have been bitten and smitten and possessed and engulfed by the creature Madeline Carlyle. But because I was not born into money, because I have worked every minute of every hour for every scrap I owned, for this I am forsaken by her father, the reputable and popular John S. Carlyle. I would lavish her with more love than any lawyer or any snake oil salesman, any politician could possibly squeeze from the clogged vessel of their black hearts. Yet he refuses to hear my case. My only chance of breaking Carlyle's line lies in the skirmish that is broken up between blue and gray. He believes, as I do, that slavery is barbaric and must be stopped at all costs. I proved to him that I, James Philip Monroe, a man of conviction and virtue on the battlefield, perhaps he will relent. I hope the war lasts long enough to make my mark. Wow. President Lincoln has called the volunteer forces for only 90 days. I must work fast. Madeline, your smile launches 1,000 ships. Pity the soulless Confederates whose cause cannot hope to touch the hem of your dress. Okay, there's our letter. Madeline, my love, I miss you more than I can express with the feeble tools of ink and words. My country calls to me, and with this service I shall kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And the threat, I carry the ticket stub from our first evening in my breast pocket. It brings me much comfort. 90 days. Looks like James went in for a rude awakening. Alright, chessboard. Candle. Cactus. It's an Illuminati symbol. Okay, Eye of Providence. Bar of soap. Smiley face. I'm finding a smiley face in the Civil War game. Padlock. Umbrella. And I'm assuming chick means baby chick. Oh, there's a rabbit down there. Eyeball. Let's see. Bar o soap. Umbrella, padlock, smiley face, and chick. Smiley face. An umbrella. It's really a parasol. Bar of soap. Could be any size. Padlock. A chick. Must be that. And a bar of soap. That's a wheel of cheese. Bar of soap. Find the bonus items? 10 butterflies and a ticket. I knew there had to be more to this. Caterpillars are butterflies, just not finished yet. Butterfly. Ticket. Fly. The resolution's really kind of low, which makes this stuff get really muddy. 2 more butterfly. I like Ghost Abraham Lincoln down there. You're not a butterfly. You're an eagle. You're just a regular fly. 1 more butterfly and a ticket. I'm not sure. Like, that's such a generic term. Like, is it a piece of paper ticket? Guess it was. Richard III. And a butterfly. Still missing a butterfly. I don't want to use a hint because they don't recharge. There's always that last item where you're just like, ugh, and you want to finish it up. It's so weird. These surreal, like, keyholes and water spouts and stuff like that. Lean forward here. See if I can solve this butterfly problem. The puzzle piece. No. Nope. It's Africa. Coins. There's a cursor in there. That's weird. Grasshopper. Okay, fine. Give me a hint. Oh, there it is. In the cement. The war would not be won that quick. Search for clues. William Alexander Walker. How can anybody in the right mind find a just enslaved another human being? How many ways are there to interpret all men are created equal? I myself cannot think of what injustice these recently emancipated children of England would perpetuate to assure themselves prosperity. Manifest destiny is a little more than misguided excuse for subjugation, one that extends only to Americans. We are truly so egocentric to believe that inscrutable human urge to expand applies to us alone. Perhaps our relentless plight is actually a sign of weakness. We are seemingly never content to exist, but always intentionally planning to conquer. Hey, that's a good point. Truly a time of turmoil. Tumult? I am General William Alexander, son of the United States, and my loyalty lies with the man who would risk everything to keep his whole just a nation. Alright, well, we got a saw. The mini violin, the world's smallest violin there. Bacon Arrow Moon. Duck. A dinosaur. There's a fish over there. How am I not seeing a dinosaur? Oh, there he is. An hourglass, an envelope, a hanger, hourglass snake, pizza cutter. You could use a razor blade to cut pizza. Letters encoded. Oh, I got an encoding minigame. 7 is L. 2 is N. That's F. This is O, which is a bad cipher. No, that's A. Sorry. D is D. That one's bad. D? Alright, we did it. Back to the hidden object puzzle. Pliers? Kiwi. Pizza cutter. Peanut? I'm assuming they mean the female symbol. Why can't I... Oh, such a low resolution. Pliers, pine cone. An octopus. The pen is a looking glass. Hanger. Oh, there's the bacon. Padlock again. So unlike most hidden object games, when you solve a hidden object game, you get like an item and you can do a puzzle. This one's just like, yo, find stuff and we'll give you little nuggets of story in between. Alright, what do I need? I need a clover. It's right there. I need a clover. Hourglass was over... I saw that. There it is. Snake. I generally prefer when they don't do objects and like shadow objects and stuff like that. I like it better when they actually like make it a real snake or something. Or I guess that was an octopus. Lily is a flower, yeah. Bracelet. Snack. Snack. Bracelet's so generic. Is that it? Yep. A pine cone. I want to say those are pliers, but... Clover. Padlock. And pliers. $1 bill. Pliers. Very few major skirmishes in 1861. Advanced to 1862. Did not go well for the North. They suffered many losses. Battle of the Ironclads. Sure. What a way to get your sea legs. We are helming a very strange vessel. Its broadsides are covered with inch-thick iron, yet still not sink. Tough to penetrate indeed, but also nearly impossible to maneuver. For the first time in naval combat, the danger of running aground trumps the danger of cannon fire. Alright. Find a pipe. I'm assuming they mean a smoking pipe. A lantern. A light bulb. 3 fish. Pipe. A clue. Walker's pipe. Still in mortar. Find a cursor with your cursor. US flag. 8 ball? Right. A helm? Like, what do they mean by a helm? Oh, it must mean the hat kind of helm. Not as in, like, the helm of a ship, because that'd be weird. Americas? That must be that. How about any fish? We need 3 fish. I don't know if this game penalizes. Is a shark a fish? Should be. That's really, the stretch is really bad on some of these items. Coin. A life saver? Do you mean a life preserver? Now I can get the shark. So it is time sensitive, or you can't sneak ahead. Paperclip. I assume the paperclip is oversized. Otherwise, come on now. Sailboat. I mean, yeah. 2 bolts. There's 1. Magnet. 2 bolts. Magnet. Still don't know where the helm is. That Benjamin Franklin? The light bulb. 3 fish. Lantern. There's 1 fish. Oh, that was the helm. A brush. A bugle. Kind of relaxing to hear the ocean sounds. There's a light bulb. Lantern. 2 fish. Paperclip, coin, and bugle. Doesn't look like there's a click penalty. Oh, there's a giant paperclip. The light bulb. Lantern, 2 fish. Coin and bugle. Bugle. Coin. Lantern. Fish. 1 more fish. Lean in here. There he is. Okay. This has been Hidden Mysteries Civil War. I don't think it's that great. As far as the hidden object puzzle goes, it feels very limited. The item pool you're pulling from is also not historically accurate. The fact that it is just loose hidden objects to one to the next, like there's no adventure game hooks or anything like that. I mean, that might be betraying the age of this game. They haven't really gotten that nailed. The both size-isms of the Civil War also kind of feels awkward in modern day, but yeah. But there you go. Hidden Mysteries Civil War. Cheers.